time to talk about all of the actions of people who have helped in emergency situations, or even the ongoing efforts afterwards. We do want to make particular mention of this volcanic eruption in Guatemala on June 3rd, because Guatemala, as you know, is where we source cardamom, a key ingredient in doTERRA's Breathe products. The distillery where cardamom seeds are processed is located on the slopes of the Fuego volcano, and miraculously, the distillery, as we learned yesterday from Dave, did not suffer any significant damage. However, most of the distillery workers and their families live in the surrounding villages, which were evacuated, and thankfully no lives were lost, although many of them lost family members and are still in shelters and have been relocated because they can't return just yet to their homes. What did we do? What did you do? An initial donation was made right away to distribute supplies, was organized on the ground by some of our sourcing partners, our friends at Mentors International. An assessment was made of the ongoing needs, and it has now been shown that we've learned that the primary concern right now for the village is access to water, because the pipeline that supplied the neighboring communities was destroyed during the eruption, causing, of course, these water shortages and sanitary problems for villagers, and prevented many from returning to their homes from the shelters. So thanks to contributions by many of you to a Guatemalan matching campaign, we're pleased to report that the Healing Hands Foundation is restoring access to water by installing a mechanical well, which will now provide access to up to 1,000 families in several villages by connecting them to a main pipeline that will supply water directly to their homes. You know, when you look at the faces of these children, it just tears your heart out, and to know that we're doing something is gratifying. We're also funding the reconstruction of many of the roofs that were damaged by volcanic ash, and we're helping with counseling many of the traumatized children. So moving on to the next area, since convention last year, we've continued